Hi guys, back with another video. You can tell by the title that we are setting up an A6 rings. I know. Let's talk about what I currently have here. I have my setup that I was using before I switched out of it. This is a NayaPaperie planner and it is all stuffed with things, and I believe I kind of set it up for 2025, like kind of got it ready for what I might want to use it for. But other than that, like nothing's changed. Like it still has old inserts in there. When I set it up, I am going to switch into this. I think this planner is from PaperBoundCreations. The planner itself, like the jelly cover with the gold rings. I think this is 30mm gold rings, and then I just slipped in some paper that I printed. This is from Illustrated by Kali. I'm going to leave it exactly like this. I'm not going to switch what the outside looks like because I love this color, and then if I do get tired, then I might switch back into this one. But this is a lot easier to keep clean if I do switch into it. That being said, I also have a bunch of things. I have 3 other A6 rings planners here, and these are just filled with pre-printed inserts that I can just pull from. If I know, or is this old inserts? What is this? Apparently there's some old inserts. I don't know what's in here. These have ready to go inserts, and I'm seeing some dividers in here as well, but I just have these off to the side. And the other thing that I have in here, actually I don't even know, but this does house a bunch of A6 rings, papers, dividers, things. I see some holiday things. Oh, I see Halloween set up in here. I see Christmas in here. I see Disney in here. It's just a bunch of things, and I keep it in one of these Delphonics pouches. I don't know. Oh, this is the medium. Is this medium? Is that what M stands for? The medium, and it just has, yeah, dividers and inserts. No, decorative stuff. Let's get into it, and let me tell you, okay, first of all, I'm gonna have this off to the side because there is some like sensitive information in here, and we're just going to be moving things in, and I might be having 2 conversations with you at once about what I'm doing and also why I'm switching, but we'll see. Recently, I have been posting archived posts on my stories. This is super old. I think this is from Hobby Lobby. I always like the initial at the beginning. Lately, posts about my A6 rings have been coming up recently. Like I think it just picks like something that you posted years prior, and a lot of them have been rings. More often than not, it has been rings. My rings. I have been missing it for a while because it keeps showing me my rings. I don't know if it's a sign. Even more recently, as I've been planning, I feel like I've been missing a few things in my planning routine, in my notebook, that I can't really put. Okay, well, I could put it in my current system. You really can make anything work or whatever in your planner. Like you can make it work. But the thing is, like, I kind of don't want to make it work in my planner because that would include having to make a new section. I would have to not flip a lot, but I just don't feel like it would make sense. One of those things is like wish lists. I've been trying not to spend, and so what I've been trying to do is keep a wish list on the side, and if I'm still thinking about it like in a couple of weeks, then I'll go ahead and grab it. Or there's been skincare that I've been wanting to pick up, but you know, I don't want to spend a bunch on skincare, so I just want to make note of it because knowing me, I would end up forgetting it. What else? Lists. Oh, my reading. How I'm currently tracking what book I'm reading and when I start and finish it. I do have that Good Notes. No, not Good Notes. I don't know what it's called, but I do have that on my thing, but sometimes I forget to update it, so I've been putting it in my journal. Let me see if I have one more sheet of the inbox. This is a free printable from Plan with B. So where I'm currently tracking it is in my journal, and sometimes depending, like I was tracking it in one place, and then the next week I ended up decorating in that area that I was tracking things, and then I didn't know where to put what, like if I finished a book or whatever, and so that was kind of a pain. So that was like an issue that I was having, a very, very minor issue, but an issue nonetheless because I just didn't know where to put it. I just felt like I needed somewhere specific to write that. I am looking through my things and I really don't think I have another one of these inbox things, which is fine. I can always print another one. I just really wanted 2 in this area, so yeah, it's fine. I can print out another one. I'm not gonna fuss about it anymore. Sometimes I put post-it notes, like on my old one I just had a post-it note stuck to the inbox. Let's see, I also wanted a section like this for like things that come up really quick that I really don't want to put in my planner just yet, because I do keep my Erin Condren like pretty. I guess you could say. Putting it up. I'm just setting it up basic, like the basic things that I want in here, and then I'll go in and do the deco. It is no longer 2024, so I of course will put those off to the side. Lunar calendar. Oh wait, I can actually put this stuff in, which I am going to do, because this is the yearly section. The hole punch that I use is the Rapesco. Last time I punched things, I punched them in a pocket size, so let me just make sure. This one is from Amazon. I'm pretty sure I have it in my Amazon storefront. So I did pull things for 2025 because I wanted to have things ready in case I did want to jump in. Everything was just ready to go. Here we have, what do I want first? I kind of want the Coffee Monsters Co. stuff first, the lunar calendar, and then whatever the last one was holidays. That is the yearly section. Next is my monthly tab. These are just teacher transparencies, Avery tabs. They're actually longer. I cut them in half, and this is just some stickers that I made. I like to use the teacher transparencies. I call them that because I don't know what else they're called. If you're a 90s kid, these are the transparencies that when they brought out the projector, they would write on these with a dry erase marker, and then it would project up on the screen. I enjoy using these in my ring planner because they are extremely thin. They don't create bulk. Monthly tab, I just have this vellum that I printed a long time ago. We are going to keep that in there. It is Gemini. I am a Gemini. Okay, next we have a bunch of monthly tabs. Or monthly inserts. I do have January in here actually, and now I can show you how I was using these inserts. Here's a better example. So here we have February. I have a sticker on the days that things are going on, and then I have this. I stopped using my Midori Hibino, and that's where this paper is from, so I kind of just cut my paper or pulled out the paper from there and made them into little inserts because I really like this paper. First of all, the grid is super tiny. I can flip it. So here we have February with February's list right here, and then this is April. I guess I didn't use this in March, and so when I flip it I can use the back side, and I have my stickers to mark the day and then the information about what is going on that day. And I really do like this system. I would keep this system up in my next one. I save all my inserts like a crazy person, so I'm putting all the used ones on the side, and then I keep them on like somewhere else. Here we have the monthlies. Oh, these are the ones I punched incorrectly. I can actually cut off right here and cut off here, and I can reuse these. Let me do that really quick just so I can kind of show you. And now I have these little sleeves of paper. Let's punch these. I am actually going to put one of them. So for this one, I would just end up putting it here. It'd be in the front of it, or I guess I could write it on this side. Let's just put one here also, and then I will save the rest. So something like this extra I would put in one of these extra planners that holds my inserts. So there is the monthly section. I do have a bunch ready to go. So I have the monthly tab, but I also like to tab the actual month, which is what I'm going to do. I like using these. I use these in a lot of my planners. I also have non-sparkly ones, but these are also Avery tabs. Okay, monthly section is next. What I have in here are these inserts. These are from, I don't know where these are from. I like when shops don't put their shop name on top of the inserts themselves, but at the same time I kind of wish sometimes they were on there so I could let you know where they're from. If I can find it, I will let you know. They're just weekly ones. The way that I find my inserts is I just go on Etsy and I just Google inserts, or not Google, I just type in A6 inserts, like weekly inserts, and then I go find one that matches what I want. Okay, so I'm gonna find a couple more of these. These are my pre-planning inserts, and I would continue to use these how I have been using them. Where are they? I don't know. You know what I have? I have daily inserts, I have weekly inserts in another binder, and I have miscellaneous inserts. That's how it's set up. Totally forgot how I had it set up. So I only have 2 extra ones. I'm going to pull those in and put them into my planner just so that we have something going on. My weekly inserts, I do like to slit the holes because it's a lot easier when I'm like jotting things down super quickly to pull them out of my planner so I don't have to open the rings. So I do suggest if you use an insert a lot and you find yourself pulling them out, because most inserts don't last too long, like these are just weekly, I would end up pulling them in and out frequently. These go right behind this monthly tab, but I am going to put my bookmark that also has slits in them so I can easily just pull it out. I did make this bookmark myself, which is some laminating paper. Okay, moving on, I have this piece of vellum. I'm just moving things over because I like this setup. It's neutral, it's green, it's pretty. I have the trackers section, which I am going to continue with. I do have this bills section, which I no longer will be tracking my bills in the way that I have been. I'm still going to use this though because it's pretty. This is my favorite view on one of the drives, and here is Pixie and Bella. That's what I love about rings. You can really personalize it however you want. The ease of taking things in and out is a huge benefit of rings. Also a disc bound planner. This is just another vellum that I printed. Breathe deeply, think clearly. I love that saying. I do find myself doing that often. So like I mentioned, the next section that I had is bills. I'm not going to be tracking my bills the way that I have been, just because they are a lot less. We did consolidation loans and I don't need to track it that way. The tracker section will, that's how I have this set up. Let me go back. So these white tabs are the big sections in my planner. Yearly, monthly, I have an inbox because that's like, it's just there. Trackers, and then within each section I have like subsections. Trackers, of course, would have been the bills, but I'm not tracking that. I could probably find other things to track. In the tracker section, I have my daily tab. And I'm not going to show this thing here, but actually this one is filled out, and I have this one slit also. I actually have these trackers right here I can use. These are, oh, this one is from Plan with B, so this one was marked. Right, so I'm going to punch these and slip these into the planner already. And I did also slit these because it's sometimes easier to take it out of my planner in order to mark things off. So what I'm doing now is, this wouldn't be my everything planner like the journey planner that I was using, which is an everything. It tracks everything, literally. This would be replacing my Erin Condren if I were to use it. Next, I have an orders tab. I'm not purchasing things as much as I used to, but I don't know. I think it would be fun to have an order. I mean, I still like have to purchase things for work things, so I guess it would be nice. These, I use the check register, apparently. It was working out fine. I just cover all of the the stuff at the top, and then the date, where it's from, if I ordered it or if I received it. I don't know. Or if it's shipped and then if I received it. That's how I kept track of orders. I do have more of these inserts, so I am going to be replacing that, and that would be in the miscellaneous binder. Let's see if I have more check registers. Oh wait, I have these. Where did these come from? I think somebody sent these to me. My online purchases. These look like, oh, what is that shop called? Oh, So Much Crafting. Are these So Much Crafting inserts? Possibly. Okay, next I have this pocket here. I don't know why, but I'm going to put it in here anyways. Next is, this is definitely one I'm going to be using, is a reading tracker. Don't ask me why it's one on one of these tabs. I have no idea why. I'm actually going to keep the reading log that I currently have in here. There's a big gap. This is from a while ago. This would make it a lot easier for me to track what I'm reading. I could easily print out one of these and stick it in, say, the back of my journal, which, I mean, if I'm not going to use my rings, that's technically what I can do, or just start writing one or making a section for that. But because I've been missing rings, I thought, why not just set it up? Next, I have a vacation tab. We have absolutely 0 vacations planned. I'm going to keep a section in here. I just have some paper, and then I have a packing guide from Plan with Me. I'm going to keep this in here because why not? I have DVC, which we are DVC members, and I am going to keep this section in here. I actually don't track it like I used to, so there's pages in here that I am going to take out. I used to track how many points and subtract the points, and then figure out all of our staycations for the entire year and just all of that, but I don't do it like that anymore. We kind of just wing it at this point. I have this packing list paper. There's certain things that I always always end up forgetting. I do have it on my phone, but I think I'm gonna add it into here once I do that, like Ryder's rash guard. And there's, oh, a popcorn bucket. We always forget the popcorn bucket, and so I want to put that on there. Next I have this blank tab. We've been wanting to go and ski or snowboard for the longest time. I do have some places that I was looking up. I'm gonna keep that in here. I don't know when and if we are going to. I have no idea where those places are. I was just like Googling family friendly first time skiing like resorts, and a bunch popped up. Next, this one is on a massive tab because this is the this week tab. This is a section that I turn to the most, and I put this section in the middle of my planner so that when it's open on that current week, it's kind of even on both sides. I have that paper there because I just like things. This is the tab in case I do close my planner. This is the tab of the day that I'm currently on, because as far as my weeklies go, my weekly section or my weekly planning, I tend to use daily inserts, and there's actually some in here right now. So I'm also been missing lists and checking things off, and the daily, most of my daily inserts that I have like printed off and ready to go offer me a place for decorating and then offer a place for listing. So I mean, yeah, I'm kind of missing my listing planner, but not enough to bring that back. So these are those inserts here actually that I have a bunch. This is exactly what I would start using again. So these are, I don't know where these are from. It is a lists insert, but I find it perfect for dailies. So my listing area, and then my stickery portion, my pretty stickering area where I can just, you know, the big things, the major things. So I'm going to put those in there. The next section, oh, I just have this organized chaos acetate. I made and foiled this a long time ago. I'm just going to put that back. The next section is kids section, which honestly I kind of don't need already at this point because I don't know, but I'm going to keep it in here anyway. There's actually schedules in here, so I'm going to put that there. I can still use those. I just have this random piece of vellum that's going to go right in here. I feel like this is more decorative than like functional, but there's plenty of functional things in here. The whole point of an A6 rings is to, or rings, I feel is like just to like chunk it up and have everything in one space that makes you happy. This is some tissue paper from Illustrated by Kawi that I cut out of one of the orders that I received, and I have more decorative items. Actually, this is a tab. What section are we in? Oh, lists. So like I mentioned, these white tabs are the main category, and then the little tabs are like subcategories. So here is my home section. These are the inserts that I use for home, and I like these because I use this area to mark like the big project or whatever, and then this little checklist section or line section I use to mark what we need to do to achieve that. So I'm going to keep this in here because there are some home things that I want to do. I want to clean this house as if we were moving out. Like, we've been here for 2018, 7 years, 8 years, and I kind of just want like a little bit of a fresh start. It's gonna be a project, and that's definitely where I'm going to use those inserts for, but I just kind of want to deep clean the house as if we were leaving and like had to do the final clean out. Next is the wish list section, so that has its own tab, and I have these are, oh, Jasenia printables. I don't think she's the shop anymore, but they are just these bow listing spreads, and then I just put the title up top, which I will probably end up redoing these. So I have beauty, I have planner wish list, accessories, I'm not an accessories, home stuff. I think there's a home wish list in that home section, and then randoms. New comp for Destiny, that's actually can stay there because I think I'm gonna get her a desktop for, well, Christmas anyway. Next, I have this vellum that just has my name all over it. I don't know where that is from. I'm gonna put that there. And then we have a listing section. I know the other ones are lists, but this is different because this is lists lists that just stay. So for example, I have a dinner list, so an idea list. I have, okay, Jaden's birthday list doesn't need to be there. I have songs list, a songs list that are songs that I forgot about that I wanted to make sure I added somewhere, and I honestly don't even think these are songs that I always forget about, and then when I remember them, I remember like all of them. A lot of them are Hawaiian songs. More songs, and then places to eat is another list, which I have it on my phone. I do want to transfer to paper. Oh, the back of the insert, which these are also from Descending Principles. Okay, next is another piece of paper. I am tired of talking, but I'm so happy to be doing this. Notes insert. So again, what section are we in? Oh, that was list. So now we're into the notes, which is the bigger category of things. I have a piece of vellum. So this is from Simply Gilded, I think. Next is the notes section, which I have these. Am I going to be able to tell you where these inserts are from? Hey, come back here. No, I'm not. So the cover is not from where the inserts are from, but here's my notes. 2025 planner ideas, which let's look and see if it went how it went. Okay, I wrote dates on when I thought of these things. Why was I thinking of 2025 planner ideas in January of 2024? I was already planning for the following year in January. Okay, so okay, 2025 planner ideas. Hobonichi cousin for almost everything. That switched to a journey planner, which I did use for everything for a majority of the year. So that happened. Take a note for journaling that is shareable. That did not happen. I did not do that. A6 Hobonichi for very personal journaling. I did not do that in 2025. Aura Still Classic Daily Weeks did not use that planner at all. All right, so apparently thinking of your yearly planning thing at the beginning of the year prior doesn't work. Okay, and these I don't know where they're from. Oh wait, Planner Room. I believe all of these are from Planner Room. These are two separate sets, and I just combined them to make some pretty neutral colored note pages that made me really happy. This is my note section. Okay, plant section. I don't have any more plants. The cats ate them, so this section is going bye-bye. Do I need this? I don't think I need this. I haven't even touched what's in that pouch that I showed you earlier. Next is the password section, which I don't label. Well, now the internet knows I don't label it, but whatever. Okay, so that is that. I have my passwords here, which I will... Why doesn't it have a back page though? Let me find a back. Stop blowing. Hold that, please. Oh, maybe I'll use this because it's on something already neutral as a back of the passwords to block that off. I felt like it was very hyper in this, and then I just have a page lifter that is going into the back. Actually, this chunked out pretty well. Okay, this makes me happy. Does that mean I'm gonna have to use it? I am going to, okay, so I got the main sections in there that I knew I would want. So let's see what I have in here. So I have monthly inserts, don't need those. Grocery list, I mean, this might make its way into the planner because of our dinner menu, and we buy the ingredients like fresh, like that week. Like I'll go and do that. Here we have a monthly tracker. Bills I'm not tracking. Here we have some half papers. Which should I put the half papers here? Add these to the mix for when I do, if and when I do need them, I will. Here we have more listing, more password inserts. Have enough of those. Moods. I don't think I'm going to be tracking moods in this way. Notes pages. I have enough lists. I'm just going through here and seeing why is there's passwords here too. I'm just going through here and seeing if there's anything else, any other types of inserts that I would want to use. This was a system that I was going to try to use. This is from Plan with B, but I didn't end up liking it. I tested it, but I do have some inserts here. Then these are the ones that I think were sent to me. Transaction log, my online purchases. You saw that I did use those. Here is a yearly tracker. This might be good for bills. The way that I do the bills now, I kind of just a lot of them are pre-scheduled. You know what I mean? It's auto payments. But this actually might be good for the bills that I go and have to pay by itself. But what I do end up doing is I go in one day and I schedule all of them. So this would be in the tracker section. Am I going to bring the bill section back? I think so. I am going to bring the bill section back here. I was thinking of doing it in the monthlies like I currently do, but these inserts, I think it might work really well to do it this way. So I'm actually going to put this tab on this one here and just make sure that I can see. Nope, can't see it there. So as you can see, I don't have my tabs in like a line. I like it to look chaotic, and which it does. So I can see the little bills tab right there, and the rest are just weekly tabs or weekly inserts and daily, which I wouldn't need until I would end up using this planner, which I don't know, I'm thinking for the month of November to jump in here for a little bit. Like I mentioned, it would just replace my Erin Condren, so I mean that's an easy switch. I would still use my B6 common planner as my journal. I don't know, I guess we will see, but it is set up and ready to go. So anyways, that is it for this video. I am so excited to have this set up. Anyways, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you always so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye guys.